Hello and welcome to my Dark Dungeons Chimps guide. This one wasn't that hard to make, but it's the strat I used to actually black border the map, so might as well make it a guide out of it. So, first you're going to place a dart monkey right over here, and you're going to make sure that the tip of the dart is in the line that arrow was pointing at earlier. And then for the second dart monkey, you're going to make sure that the feet are directly above that line right there. And then for the third dart monkey, you're going to make sure that the rightmost part of the range goes directly through the middle of the track. In the middle of round 7, you're going to place a dart monkey as left as possible, while the range is touching the inside of the track outline. And then for round 8, you're just going to activate the left trap whenever Bloons reach it. And then before round 9, you're going to upgrade your middle dart to quick shots. And then you're going to place another dart monkey where the small gap in between the dart and the foot should go through the tile separator line. And then in the middle of round 10, you're going to place another dart monkey directly above your middle dart monkey. You can chill until the middle of round 13, where you're going to place Geraldo as top left as possible. You have a lot of time to do this placement, so don't worry about it. Before round 14, you're going to place one Geraldo spike on the right track and one on the left track. And then before round 15, you're going to place a spike on the middle track, and you're going to upgrade your middle dart monkey to very quick shots. And then you're going to use both traps once Bloons start to reach them. And then before the yellows show up on round 16, place a druid as top right as possible. And then in the middle of round 18, you're going to upgrade your speedy dart monkey to triple shot. And then before round 19, all you need to do is to place a Geraldo spike on the right side. And then before round 20, you're going to try and place a druid as left as possible. Round 21 is kind of weird, but all you need to do somehow is to just use both traps when Bloons start to reach them. And then before 22, you're going to glue all 3 lanes, and you're going to upgrade your left druid to Thorn Swarm. Before 24, you're going to place another spike on the left side. And then in the middle of 27, you're going to upgrade your left druid all the way to Druid of the Jungle with hard thorns, and you're going to keep it on strong. And then over the next few rounds, you're going to upgrade your other druid to Druid of the Jungle with hard thorns. Oh yeah, and then put it on strong, very important. And then before round 33, you're going to give your left druid a camo potion. And then on round 35, you're going to use the left trap when Bloons reach it. This is just to preserve some spikes for next round. And then for round 36, you're going to glue the left side, and you're going to put your left druid on first. And then before round 37, you're going to place another spike pile in the middle, and you're going to place an ace as bottom right as possible. And then you're going to upgrade this ace to sharper darts and centered path. And then during 37, you're going to use the right trap once the camo white Bloons reach it. And then 38 might involve a little bit of RNG, I'm not 100% sure about that. And then upgrade your ace to nevamiss as soon as possible. And then before 39, get rapid fire, and then get lots more darts in the middle of the round. This round 40 is super cursed. So you're going to place a maelstrom at the back, a pickle on your ace, and then you're going to put down 4 to 5 spike piles right at the front of the track for some extra Moab damage. Before round 42, you're going to place a village as top right as possible, and you're going to give it both discount upgrades. This village placement is very important for later, and then you're going to give your ace a camo potion. And then before round 43, you're going to place an alchemist as close as possible to your ace, and then you're going to give it acidic mixture dip. And then use both traps if needed. You probably won't have to, but you might have to. I don't think you do. And then before 44, upgrade your alchemist to berserker brew with perishing potions. And then at some point before round 47, upgrade your village to bigger range, and then place an ace as right as possible inside the discount range, and then do some reverse pathing to try and get your aces to be about the opposites of each other, if you get what I mean. And then upgrade that ace to centered path, and then use the right and left trap if needed on 47. You probably will need them. And then upgrade your other ace to nevamiss with rapid fire. And then before 48 starts, give it the camo potion, and then upgrade it to lots more darts mid-round. And then before 49 starts, upgrade your village to jungle drums, and then mid-round, upgrade your alchemist to stronger stimulant. At some point before round 51, place a sniper as top left as possible, while still being in the village range. And then once you've placed it, upgrade that sniper to bouncing bullet with even faster firing. And then before round 52, place a village as high as possible while still affecting your other village. And then place a sniper as top left as possible while still being in the discount range. And then you're going to, over the next few rounds, upgrade this sniper to main Moab with shrapnel shot on strong. Feel free to use either trap on 55 if needed. Before 59, place an alchemist as top right as possible, while still being in range of the discount. And then upgrade that alchemist to Berserker Brew with Perishing Potions. And then use both traps because you'll probably need them. I'm pretty sure 60 has a bit of RNG to it, so you should probably place some spikes at the end of the track, just in case. '63 is about to get cheesed so hard by Geraldo. So first you're going to glue all 3 lanes, and then you're going to give a sharpening stone to both nevamisses, and 1 to your bouncing bullet, and then you're going to pickle both nevamisses as well. Also, feel free to use the right trap, because you're not going to need it over the next few rounds. Can't say the same thing about the left trap though, you might need that one. Okay, so 64 I think does have a decent element to RNG, because sometimes you do need to use the left trap and sometimes you don't. Here I didn't have to, but there have been other runs where I have needed to use the left trap. I didn't need to use it, but I still used it anyway. Also, mid-round, upgrade your sniper to supply drop. The BFBs on 65 definitely have an element of RNG to them. So, if you need to use the left trap and you didn't use it on 64, use it. And you should probably add some spikes to the back of the track, just in case some things reach there. Because, yeah, some things definitely reached there for me. Before 67 starts, glue the right side and give one of your nevamisses a new camo potion. And then you should probably also use the left trap. You might need to use the right trap. Just use either trap, because you're definitely not going to need them the next few rounds. I think 71 and 73 do have a bit of RNG in them, so I only have one tip. Use the left trap if needed, and pray RNGs this. I don't think 72 has RNG to it because the BFBs are very spaced out. Before 74, glue the right side, and you might need to use both traps for the camo ceramics that come out. I used the left one here, and I'm not sure if I used the right one. You shouldn't need to because it is glued. So, yeah. Just hope that you get lucky. Yeah, like here, my left spikes got broken through by some ceramics, so you might want to replenish those, place a few more spikes. Yeah. And then just buy Elite Sniper at some point before round 75. And then don't forget to set it back to first, because Elite sucks. All you need to do for round 76 is to give your Elite Sniper a sharpening stone, and then glue the left track.
Yes, my friend.
You can also use the right trap if needed. I used it, so if you want to use it you can, but I'm not 100% sure it's required. And then upgrade your alchemist to stronger stimulant. Round 78 is kinda weird, because you're actually relying on your Elite Sniper to kill most of your ceramics, which really isn't that good, because it can see so little of the track. I would recommend you place 1 to 2 mines on each of the outer lanes, just to prevent any RNG that might occur. And because glue ran out on the right lane, you want to re-glue it, but only re-glue it after the BFB is spawned, just to make sure you can get all of the camo wave.
Yes, my friend.
Here I actually did put some Geraldo mines. I only put 2 on each side. If you want to put more, go ahead. And then for the camo wave, you should also use both traps, because, yeah, it's kind of scary. And then at some point before round 80, place an embrittlement on the corner with enhanced freeze. And then place a glue gunner as top right as possible. Upgrade it to Moab glue with bigger globs. And set it on strong. And then place an alchemist right above your embrittlement. And upgrade it to unstable concoction. If you don't have the money for it just yet, you should be fine. And then after round 80, if you couldn't afford the concoction, buy it. And then also get faster throwing on it. I don't know why I didn't get it right now, but you should. And then place a spike factory so that the range can't see much of the bottom track, just so the spikes are all close together. There, I actually got faster throwing. And then upgrade it to spiked balls. Don't cross path it just yet. During or after round 82, place a spike factory as bottom right as possible, and upgrade it to smart spikes and spiked balls, and then set it on close. If you did the placement correct, it should be able to hit both tracks, kind of. For round 83, yeah, upgrade it to spiked balls, and then place a glue on the right side, and a fire on your druid. And then, I don't know, place another mine on top right if you want to. I don't think you have to, but if you want to do it, you can. And then cross path your other spiked balls. Before, during, or after 84, it doesn't really matter. Upgrade your Moab glue to glue splatter. And then before 85, give it a camo potion.
Where's that genie bottle?
Before 86, give your elite sniper another sharpening stone. Before 87, upgrade your village to MIB with larger range.
Where's that genie bottle?
After round 87, place a heli right over here, and then upgrade it to IFR for now, and then lock it in place on that corner. Don't upgrade it to downdraft or faster firing just yet. We'll use that money for something slightly earlier. And that slightly earlier is now. Before around 89, give your elite sniper a camo potion, and supply it with some pickles. Give both nevamiss aces a sharpening stone and some pickles. And then place 3 Jerry fires, 1 on your maim, 1 on your elite sniper, and 1 on your embrittlement. And then, I don't know, you can spam some spikes like I'm doing it. I don't think these are needed, but if you want to do it, sure, go ahead. And then mid 89, upgrade your heli to downdraft. Oh yeah, and faster firing. It's not that important, but do it anyway.
At last, my shop is complete.
After round 89, Geraldo should have restocked, so you're gonna give your Unstable Concoction a Chemo Potion, and the Never-Miss Ace in range of the Mib, the Chemo Potion. The round 90 DDTs should just get destroyed because, yeah. And then for 91, just glue the right side. That's all you really need to do. If you want to move your downdraft to the middle of the bottom right pool, you can do that, even though I don't actually think you need to do that. Don't place another glue because you're not going to need to. Before 92, place a ninja in range of 1 discount, and then upgrade it to Sabo mid-round. Sabotage the DDTs, or just off cooldown on 93. I don't think you need to do it, but do it just to be safe. Before 94, you should give your elite sniper a new set of pickles, and give both of your never misses another set of pickles. And then just spam Jerry Fire on 3 random things. I did it on the concoction, Mib, and glue. You should probably do that just so it can be consistent, but just anything pretty much that where they will hit the Moabs will work. '95 is gonna get cheesed by a single genie. Yup, just 1 genie. Oh yeah, and place some new mines top right because I think they got taken out by a random ZOMG that passed. And then once the glue runs out on the bottom right lane, you should probably re-glue it, but I don't think you have to, just like I didn't there and it worked. And then Sabo once you see 4 DDTs come out from the right side. '96 also gets kinda cheesed by the genie. Oh yeah, but before the round you should re-give your elite sniper a sharpening stone. That is very, very important. Don't forget to do that. Before around 97, buy a first strike and use the ability once the bottom ZOMG pops into BFBs.
Come again. Careful, these are fragile.
98 is fairly trivial. All you gotta do is place 1 genie and then do what I like to call random Geraldo nonsense. As in just placing random Geraldo items that might help maybe sometimes. Like the spooky totems, the mines at the end of the track. I don't know, you could use glues if you want to. But keep all 3 maelstroms, those are gonna be important. What we're gonna do with those maelstroms is once the last ZOMG turns fully on the bottom lane, use 1 just to clear up the bottom side just a little bit faster. Because, yeah, it's kind of important. And then use the other 2 maelstroms when the ZOMGs on the top side start to turn down, or when they all pop to BFBs. I don't use the second one here, but you can if you want to. And then 99 is fairly easy. Continue spamming fires on random things, and then you should sabo the DDTs. Round 100 is very easy. First strike, rejuve. First strike, rejuve. First strike, and then sabo, and you win.
Well done, my friend.
GG. Good job. Now you should have your Dark Dungeons black border. Hope that this could help you out in any way, and have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye. All I can say is that I'm not sure what the next guide I'm gonna make is. It might be like an updated quad guide, even though I've heard people still say that it works. I kinda just want to make a new one. It might be something like Midnight Mansion. It might be something like, I don't know, not Bloody yet. Bloody will come later. But yeah, I don't really know what to do.